In this video, we talk about how can you write 2000 words a day every single day. But before we do that, make sure to hit that subscribe button, crush it. Hey, my name is Karan Dharamsi and let's talk about how can you write every single day consistently. And before we talk about the strategies, let's talk about why should you even consider writing? What are the advantages of writing? To me, the biggest advantage of writing every single day is the fact that it makes me a better communicator. If you think of it, when you're speaking, you only have so much time to think about the next word, right? You just can't be like, hey, hi, oh, how are you? And then again, you're lost and you're thinking, and then also in this video, right? You can't just take such long pauses when you're talking, but when you write, you have more time. You have the time in the world to think, to organize your thoughts and to construct a sentence and say it in the way you actually think. You have the time to find the right word. So the more you write, the better you can organize your thoughts and the better you start communicating verbally as well. I was a bad communicator in my engineering days, in my college, and once I started writing and the more I wrote, the better I was communicating verbally with people. So it just makes you a better communicator and your thoughts are more organized. And if you think of it, marketing is nothing but communication. Businesses need to communicate the brand message and why the consumer should buy the product from the brand, right? So it's just communication. And if writing can make you a better communicator, think of the opportunities that can open up for you when you can communicate well. So apart from the advantage of being a good writer, you also become a good communicator of your message. So given you have those amazing advantages as a writer, wouldn't it be great if you write consistently and write at least 2000 words a day? And think about it, if you can do that every single day, you would have so many new opportunities coming your way. All right, now that we've spoken about why you should write, and I am hopeful that I have sold you on the idea of writing and taking up writing as a hobby and as a career as well. Let's talk about how can you consistently write every single day. Strategy number 1, schedule. Block it in your calendar. If you don't use a calendar, please start using one. That's one of the best ways to stay productive, right? Use Google Calendar, that's free. And in your calendar, if you're a morning person, block those first 2 hours to write. As simple as that. Throughout the rest of your life, I know it's a really long-term horizon, but block it for the next 1 month. Start with that. The first 2 hours, if you're a morning person, I do that. I like eating the frog first, as Brian Tracy says in his book. Do the most difficult thing first thing in the morning before the world catches up with you and distracts you, right? So first 2 hours, you do nothing else. Don't check your phone. Wake up, start writing, right? So that's one way to consistently write 2000 words a day. And if you're an evening person, night person, schedule those 2 hours when you know that you're not really going to be disturbed when people are sleeping. And hey, you have that time to write, right? So 2 hours, either morning, evening, or whenever you feel the most creative, but that should be blocked in your calendar and put that out in the world that, hey, these are my writing hours and I am not going to get disturbed. No one can disturb me, can reach out to me. You switch off the internet on your phone and you're just writing. So that's one way to write consistently every single day. It needs to be in your calendar. You should start using a scheduler, a calendar, and block that time. Really, really crucial and the first step towards becoming consistent as a writer. So strategy number 2. So while you've blocked that time in your calendar, the next thing to do is get some help with your writing so that when you are on your laptop, you're not stuck looking at the blank screen. There's no writer's block. And to help you beat the writer's block, you can use tools. I use tools like Market Muse and Phrase. Links are in the description. Check them out. They can really help you with your research and get you started. They give you a good starting point. And once you have that starting point and once you start writing, then you get into the groove, right? And then things just flow on. a lot of people struggle and procrastinate because they have that blank screen syndrome, and they fear that, and that's why they never get on to start writing. So use tools that can help you get through the writer's block and give you that edge, a little headway, so that you can then take it over from there, and once you have that creativity. So use tools that can really help you, and these are Market Muse and Phrase are great tools, especially if you're writing blogs. Great tools there. So check them in the description below. And apart from the tools, you need strategy number 3, which is having a writing buddy. Now, what's a writing buddy? It's a really simple concept. Find somebody who can help you be accountable and who will make sure that they push you, they hold you accountable, they motivate you, and they give you that kick on your ass when you're procrastinating and not writing, right? So somebody like a partner that you can reach out to when you feel like, yeah, I don't feel like writing today, and the most important thing being, they need to be on a similar journey. So you hold them accountable and they hold you accountable in your writing journey. So you're both now writing partners where you speak to each other, show your writing to the other person, and reach out to them in case you are struggling to write consistently, and they make sure that they check on you every single day. So it's like a personal trainer, but hey, they are your buddy and you are going to do the same for them. You are going to hold them accountable as well. So in a way, you both push each other to make sure you meet your writing goals and you both write consistently. And the last thing you need to do is have some sort of rewards for yourself. So whatever you write, start putting it out in the world. Put that out on your social accounts and see how people respond. And if you get good feedback, that's really inspiring, right? That's motivating. And when that happens, you will be inspired to write the next day. And not just that, it'll also help you spread your influence. You will start influencing people, and that could open up newer opportunities for you. You might start having people who will ask you to write for them. So these are the 4 strategies that I used initially to push myself to write every single day. And once you get into that groove, writing is therapeutic. It can just take you into a completely new world and take you to a place where you feel a sense of freedom, joy, and it's just amazing. It's bliss. So if you have been struggling to write consistently as a copywriter, as a writer, as a content writer, try these strategies. Well, I hope these strategies work for you. This is me, Karan, Dharamsi, signing off for today. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, crush it, and ring on that bell. All right, I just had a lot of coffee, I guess. See you in the next video.